Mystery Whispers of the Past. Chapter 6. Confrontation. Olivia spent the night meticulously reviewing the evidence, connecting the final pieces of the puzzle. She had identified the links between Gregory Blackwood, Thomas Reed, and Laura Mitchell, but she needed to establish the motive and reconstruct the exact sequence of events leading to Arthur's murder. She was determined to confront the truth head-on. At dawn, Olivia made her way to the town's old warehouse, a known spot for shady dealings. She had received an anonymous tip suggesting that something significant would happen there. As she approached the building, she spotted the black SUV parked outside. The stage was set for the final showdown. Inside the warehouse, the atmosphere was thick with tension. Gregory Blackwood stood waiting, his face a mixture of anger and defiance. Thomas Reed and Laura Mitchell were also there, their expressions reflecting fear and guilt. Olivia knew this was the moment she had been preparing for. Arthur Hayes' murder was orchestrated by someone desperate to keep their secrets hidden. Olivia began, her voice steady. I've pieced together the evidence. And it's time to reveal the truth. She laid out the facts methodically. Arthur was blackmailing and manipulating people. He had many enemies, and he knew too much. The break-in at my office was a clear attempt to scare me off, but I didn't back down. Olivia turned to Blackwood, her gaze unwavering. Your SUV was seen near Arthur's mansion the night he was killed. You had both the motive and the means. But you weren't acting alone. Blackwood's face hardened, but he remained silent. Olivia then directed her attention to Thomas and Laura. Thomas, you were Arthur's business partner. You had a motive to protect yourself and your interests from being exposed. Laura, you were close to Arthur, and you knew about his illegal dealings. Thomas's eyes shifted nervously. Arthur was threatening to expose us. We were all under pressure. We tried to negotiate with him. But he wouldn't listen, he admitted. Laura's voice trembled, her fear palpable. We didn't mean for things to end like this. Arthur was going to ruin us. Olivia listened, her heart heavy with the weight of their desperation, but her resolve remained strong. The evidence points to a conspiracy involving all of you. Gregory Blackwood's influence and connections were crucial in orchestrating the murder, and both Thomas and Laura were complicit, each driven by their own motives. As Olivia concluded her findings, the tension in the warehouse escalated. Blackwood's anger finally erupted. Arthur was a threat to all of us. He knew too much and had to be stopped, he shouted, his voice echoing off the warehouse walls. Olivia remained composed, stepping forward with authority. Regardless of your reasons, a crime was committed. You will all face the consequences of your actions. The warehouse fell silent as the gravity of Olivia's words sank in. Blackwood, Thomas, and Laura were taken into custody. The web of deception had been untangled, and the murderers were brought to justice. As the sun set over Pinebrick, Olivia reflected on the case. The town was slowly beginning to heal from the shock of Arthur's murder, but she knew the journey ahead would be long. Her work was far from over, but she felt a sense of closure and resolve. Back at her office, Chief Johnson greeted her with a proud smile. You did a great job, Olivia. The case is closed, and the town can finally move forward. Olivia nodded, her face showing a mixture of relief and exhaustion. Thank you, Chief. It was a challenging case, but we got to the truth. As she walked out of the station, Olivia looked up at the evening sky. A deep breath escaping her lips. The investigation had pushed her to her limits, tested her strength, and forced her to confront her past, But she had emerged stronger, ready for whatever came next.